All right, let's get started. This is the Jeep Talk Show Roundtable episode. We do this every Tuesday. I am Tony, and this, as I said, is the Jeep Talk Show Roundtable. Hello, Zoom people.
Hello, hello.
Don't leave me hanging on that. I mean,
Hey,
all it'll be is the cricket from Greg's shop, and I don't. Nobody needs that. All right, so you can be part of our weekly Zoom meeting. Just go to xjtalk.com/contact to find out how to join. There's a lot of stuff there: Discord, email, voicemail, all kinds of crap. And before we get started, I want to share the news that we have a brand new Patreon subscriber. And well, I'll just let Grok tell you.
Hell yeah, Russell D, you filthy bastard. Welcome to the goddamn Jeep Talk Show Patreon, where we're slinging mud, metal, and pure fucking Jeep madness. You just hopped aboard the wildest off-road crew this side of the Rubicon, and we're stoked to have your ass in the passenger seat. Picture this. You're tearing through the trails, top off, cranking our unhinged rants about traps. You're now part of the elite Jeep Talk shit show, where we don't just talk rigs, we fist fuck the concept of normal with a spiked wrench. Want to get crazier? Let's invent a Jeep mod where the exhaust shoots glitter and lube. What's your vibe, Russell? Want to join the chaos, or just ride shotgun with a beer and a butt plug? Lay it on me, you wild son of a bitch.
Welcome to the Patreon subscription base, Russell. Thank you very much. And now you're just learning that this has been a mistake. All right. Well, we have one question tonight, and this is a dovetail on to the one that we asked yesterday with our flagship episode. Airing down. What's the myths? When do you air down? How much do you air down? What does it have to do with? Why would you air down? So, anybody start? I mean, do you air down? Do you know why you air down? Is it just something you do because you see everybody else doing it at the start of the trail? How about you, Rick?
Anything at the start of the trail.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, John.
I said that's why you do anything at the start of the trail, because everybody else is doing it. I want to have all those cool cables and all the hoses coming out, man. You got to get the same thing, and they got to be bright colors too. Don't bring any of that.
Morphlate, John. Morphlate.
Morphlate. Yeah, exactly. You got to get the big green thing out there.
Where's my Morphlate right now?
Hey,
yeah, that's right. Rick's got it.
I know where the Morphlate's at.
I got rid of that damn thing.
Yeah, it works fine for Rick. It must have been user error.
It works great for an air compressor. If you got to run it with a power tank, it's not a good solution.
It's 8 p.m. Do you know where your Morphlate is? Yeah, I remember those commercials back in the 70s. So that's really cool. How did it stick with Rick? Did you let him borrow it and forget about it, John?
No, we were sitting there. I think we were in Hot Springs, and I ended up struggling with mine again. Kept freezing up, and I got pissed off. And I was talking to Rick about it after, and I'm like, I'm just going to ship it to you. Like, I don't even want it anymore. So I just when I got back home, I ended up just shipping it over to him. I was like, you liked it, so all yours, man. And I think he's enjoyed it. I mean, it works great for him. If you're using a compressor, it's fine. But the valve on it was a slide valve, I think is what it has. And if you run a power tank at the pressures you want to run a power tank at, for the reason why you bought the damn thing, right? Speedy air ups. It's just going to freeze the whole Morphlate system up. And
you mean literally freeze because of the?
Yes.
Oh,
literally
okay. Because the decompression of the gas.
The moisture.
Yeah, the problem is that when it freezes, the metal does all kinds of weird shit where that slide valve is, and you end up like not being able to turn it off or not be able to open it up, and you got to manually kill your power tank at the valve and wait for everything to kind of warm back up. And it was not a good solution, right? And it wasn't a good application. Maybe that's a better answer.
Do the hoses get cold? I mean, is this something you could loop around a beer and then chill your warm beer?
So my power tank hoses and everything gets cold. By the time I go from 6 psi, which is what I typically wheel at, up to 28 or so, which is street pressures. Even my power tank lines are starting to get cold, but they still operate. Mm-hmm. So it's an application. I get it. I shouldn't be trying to knock Morphlate, but for my application, it didn't work. Rick's, they did. It works great for Rick's system. So.
Right. Is that something that I probably should get Tyler back on here to talk about this, about the Morphlate system, but Is that something that they recommend that you do not do? You do not use it with a compressed air tank or compressed nitrogen tank, etc.?
I think it's just the pressures, the CO2. Like, I don't know what it is. They specifically said it'll work with a power tank, and technically it will, but you have to detune that power tank so much that it's kind of.
You did say that it was the pressure level, and I thought I was confused by that because I remember talking to Tyler about it, and I hope I'm getting his name right. I remember talking to him about it, and he was talking about that was the issue with the compressor is the compressor is designed that you need all those hoses hooked up. You can't just run one hose because it will damage the compressor. I believe that's what he said. So it really is designed to inflate or deflate all tires at the same time. I just think they should have gone with red, but that's just me.
Well, that's what you get. They have a system called Floors Lightning or something that uses the red lines. I guess it's the exact same thing. It's like a rip off of more plate kind of thing. But I mean, the issue wasn't the amount of lines; it was the valve itself. The valve is what kept freezing up. The slide valve that opens and closes it's a part of the system. That's what kept freezing up. So the other side of that was. Every time you want to use it, you got to unfurl 4 cables. That's
the thing that gets me. I mean, I understand there's a lot of time involved in going to each tire, but I'm thinking you got a project. Project 1 is setting it up, and project 2 is wrapping everything back up and putting it away. I mean, if somebody timed it, it probably is about the same or faster, but it just seems like a lot of effort.
For me and my wife, it actually is pretty handy, but we usually just use, I mean, we each have our own set, but we usually just use one, and we'll just, lay it out on one vehicle and air up that vehicle, and then when we air up the other one, we just kind of flop all the hoses from one to the other, so we park nose to nose. But then we also got a pretty good system between the two of us, and it doesn't take us but a couple of seconds to wrap everything up.
I figured when you said you and your wife, I went, oh, that's perfect. You undo it, hook it up, and use it, and then just switch it over to the other Jeep.
Yeah,
but no, you got two. You got. Oh, okay. I was going to say if you got two systems,
we have two, but we generally only use one.
Because I can see that saving time actually, where it's already out and you fill up the air on another Jeep.
We've done the same thing for helping somebody else that doesn't have something. I'll just tell them to park nose to nose with one of our Jeeps, and then we just do both at the same time. And
it sounds like a cool system, and I just remember that the compressor showed up at what was it, Napa? It's the same compressor because the same China company that makes it for Morflet.
I don't know if it's the 10.6 Pro though. The 10.6 Pro is the one that's got the built-in, so it'll air it up to a set point.
Okay. Well, it's been a couple of years since I talked to Tyler. Yeah, we need to reach out to Morflet and I need to ask him some questions especially after learning more about the system. So if you want me to get him on for another interview, Tony? Yes, please.
All right, I talked to him. I'll let him know.
Excellent, thank you. Tell him to listen to the damn show so he'll know when we need him on the show, or just come to the round table.
I bet he's coming to a round table. A question and answer on the round table. We'd do that.
He's a pretty good guy.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy.
Is Bob? Are you currently about 6 feet underwater or something right now?
Yeah, he's burying a body. He's burying a body.
Or digging the hole.
Yep. So if you do a little pre-planning, if you set it up right, you can actually get to where you can deploy it and wind it back up pretty quick. What I do with mine is I've got the coil set so that I've got black tape wrapped around incrementally all the way down the line. So I know exactly where the grab the line is. I'm coiling it up, and I can coil it up pretty quick because I just grab it.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. And it coils up real quick. Bada boom, bada bing, I'm done. And that's what I